Hello everybody, this is Zerda with Zerda MTG, and today I'm back with more historic gameplay. Alright, so for today, I've opted to play Big Flash or Dimmir Flash again. And the only change I've made is I've dropped an island for a Temple of Deceit. I don't really like playing tap lands in this deck, which is why I've resisted doing it for so long, but I think I just need to accept that I need the extra pip at least for Slitherwisp, make it more relevant more often. Or at least relevant sooner more often. It's by far the most powerful deck, or most powerful card in my deck when it comes down. The problem with it has been getting it to come down. The deck is generally plenty fine without it, just being able to use removal and its flash creatures to leverage or win most games, but I think I might as well try and maximize Slitherwisp a little bit more, so I'm playing one more Temple of Deceit and hoping it doesn't interfere with too much tempo. Or with the Drowned Catacombs too much, which has been the other concern of mine. If it is, I might end up cutting another island and the temple to play two of the Fabled Passage, but for now, this is how I'm going to run it. And let's see how this goes. Sorry, this is traditional. Big Flash. It has been a while. I think we're just about ready to build a sideboard for Grixis soon here. And is it an arena crash or... Dang, and it's an arena crash. Well, what better way to start a video, am I right? I was already playing for a bit here, hoping that I'd have gotten the crash out of the way, but alas, it knows I'm recording now, and it can't have that, now can it? So let's boot Arena back up. Alright. Let's see. See, I like these kinds of hands. Even if they're completely lacking one color mana. This is just the kind of hand that you keep in this deck, is a little interaction and a threat. I'll reveal the second color. Not too much here. I am getting concerned about what on earth my opponent is doing over there, though. Gates always indicates something unfair is going to be happening. And I'm just going to go ahead and assume that whatever that unfair thing is not something I want to let them end with. Yep. Alright, so counter unless they pay 1 for Golos. Because that could be a Mage's End, and I don't think that. And finally, deploy our pop. Suppose I'll opt here. Not looking for a basic island, I'll tell you that much. Just gonna go ahead and assume that 2 life isn't gonna matter either way here. Sure. Yeah, I have the 3-1 anyway. Oh, that's annoying. Swamp. I'd still rather have a negate than a single threat, for now at least. Ugh. Alright, Golos. Golos is not good. Also, not something I want to. Alright, so it's Field of the Dead. Should have just used the sweeper then. I was hoping beyond hope that it was merely going to be a Maze's End deck. Alas, no such luck. Huh. It is entirely possible I should have killed the grazer there, because it does have reach, but looks like it wasn't necessary. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna win this one, guys. Seems, pretty far outside my reach. If I kill a grazer, it doesn't slow their clock. I'm gonna have to hold it. Hey, they actually blocked this time. Alright. Just hope I get something to use this negate on. Alright, that's what I asked for. Things to use negate on. Though I didn't quite mean like this. Please shatter this guy. Huh? Smarter than that, opponent. They are. I'm pretty sure there isn't a single card that can save us now that this is happening to us. Probably shouldn't have shown them this after and just conceded. Yeah, especially now. Yeah, let's just not show them anymore. Alright, there we go. Alright, so let's see. Against them... I should probably have some Field of Ruin in my sideboard for this matchup, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. What's not good here? Versus, actually, what is good here? I suppose I'd rather have Mystical Disputes than negates, but I also think I do want to keep up the negate count because of their sweepers. Cast down, probably not great. They have Golos, they have Grazer. Heartless Act to kill just potential Uros. Tyrant Scorn for the same purpose as well as saving my own creatures. I don't think I want to lean into anti-Uro cards though. What would they have? Like some ramp I could hit with Aethergust. Delaying a turn isn't great. Neither is playing the 4th negate. I think I'll keep the opts then. Actually. Because I don't have anything really powerful to dig to. I'd rather have my cantrips be threats. I think. So I'll play more Shark Typhoon. Become a little more threat dense. Which is also good against sweepers. In the play. Yeah, this ain't it. And there we go, already messing it up, but I'm not gonna mull it. Don't think I'm allowed to. Goodbye. Yeah, goodbye Shark Typhoon. Got to scry into lands. I don't think Trickster's great here. If I'm lucky, I'll get to hit a Growth Spiral. so I don't get to hit it on it. I'm not about to counter it now. And I could drop a Rhineborn instead. Is that greedy? Absolutely. But... Huh, yeah, I'll negate this. Dispute can hit more problematic permanents. I need to hit land drops. So the question is now, I'd rather have the Rhineborn down. Yep. That was the concession I made when I didn't dispute the Teferi and opted to negate it instead. That might happen to me. If I could draw lands, this would be not too good. Alright, you don't have a... Don't currently have anything to make that scary for me. So if they played a Maze's End, I would very quickly change my tune on that one. I draw land. Realize I'm well beyond the point of dispute doing anything now, but... I guess I'll stop them drawing as many cards as I physically can. And, you know, grow the Rhineborn at the same point, or same time. I can draw 2 cards who have a incredibly expensive divination. Land, please. No? Alright. Well, absolutely nothing I can do about it. Alright, got him to 1. Spectral Sailor, I'm gonna have to take it away. Spectral Sailor? There we go. Okay. Huh. In light of how quickly they get their mana up, yeah, I'm gonna need, especially on the draw, to be able to stifle that mana development. Sorry about that, had to sneeze twice there. Ugh. Alright, so going into game 3. Hopefully with a better mana draw. It's now my 3rd land, unless it's that temple, will be untapped. Hopefully it's a black source for that Slitherwisp. I'll keep this on the back of, there we go, being able to deploy the Slitherwisp. Ugh. Alright. I'll use negate at the first opportunity. Please let me be able to deploy the Wisp. That's annoying. But I have no choice. Not really. If I don't counter it, then I don't even get my threat. Brandborn. Alright, syncopated there. Can't let them get cards to matter. Finally. I don't have counter magic, so I won't be holding it up. I'll just be able to deploy Slitherwisp into Brindborn. Or should it be Brindborn into Slitherwisp? I'm gonna go with digging for interaction. Even if it means I get in for less damage here. And don't get to actually kill their threat. You're not threat, blocker. You probably knew what I was trying to say. Lead on Spectral Sailor. If I have to, I will Brazen Battle or bounce the, I don't have to, thankfully. There we go. Alright, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I draw a flash threat, this is lethal. There we go. And burned out the sneaker. Okay, so after a shaky game 1 and 2, we had a very powerful showing there in game 3. Kind of getting to show what Slitherwisp does. Alright, looks like Arena is having its glitches now. Had the crash on startup and the victory screen freeze. All good Arena standbys. So, sorry about this, I'm going to have to close Arena. You're going to see a black screen for a second, and Arena will pop right back up. And let's see if I can get it to stay working here. Usually I try and make sure that this all, because it only really happens once per day, I try and make sure it, works its way out before recording. Less. Don't seem able to do it this time. Or didn't seem able to. Alright. So jumping into another game. Let's see what we're up against here. Hey, that's no fair. I'm playing against a diamond. I haven't gotten back there yet. Opponent goes first. This is a really, really borderline hand. I think this is better, or this is about what the average 6-card hand looks like, though. This is bad for a 7, but good for a 6. Or at least what I'd expect for a 6, so I don't think I'm gonna mulligan. Because I can't think, like, what exactly do I want my hand to look like after mulliganing? Mind you, if I draw lands, this hand goes to absolute and utter garbage, but as it stands, I think this is a keep. Go. Play out in such a fashion that I'll be able to deploy a threat. Be incredibly sad if they played Teferi 3 because I just wanted to play a threat. Alright. I'm confused just in concern of what's going on their side of the field. I'm gonna deploy another threat and actually present a reasonable plot. Play a tap land. Deafening Clarion. I'll attempt to dispute that. I say attempt because they left open a blue source and it made me think they had their own dispute, but I mean if they don't, they don't. Shatter the sky. Indicate x equals 1. I will deploy a Brazen Borrower here to force them to have a sweeper. Or a lot more than they've shown. Hopefully now it's a sweeper, because just deploying Slitherwisp post-Wrath for the kill. If they'd popped out for Shadow the Sky or something. So they have blue, and that means I bring in Mystical Dispute. Because they can have it too, and I need my disputes to fight their disputes. As well as it meaning I'm not just gonna get completely run over. I also think I'm gonna want Shark Typhoons for Teferis. What do I not want? Suppose Cast Down is probably gonna be the worst threat, or the worst removal. I could play... Let's go with one less Heartless Act 2. This could be wrong, but I still have game 3. And from what I've seen, I think this is correct. Kinda want that negate, but I'm not gonna bring it in. I'm not gonna bring in the 4th negate when my opponent has Teferi, which is weird, but I don't want to be like that counter-heavy against the Teferi deck thing. At least not when I don't know entirely what's going on. Go. Ugh, there them again. There we go. Turn 1 Brindborn and the Sea Dasher. Could 100% be wrong there and just want to be able to keep drawing cards with the Sea Dasher instead. But I think I'm going to opt for the Slitherwisp as a separate body, because my opponent's going to have removal knowing what I am now. Gate. Huh. Another gate. Boy, don't tell me. This is another field deck. Oof. Especially when we don't have anything to deal with Teferi right now. Having your win condition in your mana base is quite powerful. Ugh, it is another field deck. Alright. So that was somewhat of a interesting play. I think it was better for me to play that before. They ended up dropping a land there, because I don't think they're liable to have 1 mana removal as much as they're liable to hold up a Mystical Dispute. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna board differently, knowing what they are now. Or maybe not, because they're a different style field deck, it looks like. They're much less gate heavy, which makes them, of course, much more dangerous. Hydraulic Traces. Oh no, by all means, please do. I'm gonna go ahead and get greedy here. Not infinitely greedy though. Just greedy enough to get in the damage. Here, I guess that's being the opposite of greedy. Being greedy would have been waiting for my opponent's turn to do that, so that I'd get a counter. Alright, so the Slither Wisp is lost. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I can save my Grindborn. And still get a Slither Wisp ping. Over. That's what we did. Nice. Not exactly what I needed, but I'm not going to complain too much. Oof. Oh no, that's a ramp. Okay. That's fine. Or not. I'll play one more off. Let's see. A 3/3 flyer. I'd rather wait on that. Deploy Grindborn. Deploy onto it. It'd be interesting if they double block the one. I'm not saying it's right, just saying it would be interesting. Cannot stop the Beanstalk Giant coming down. Or another ramp spell. Actually, I could have. Probably right to do it as well. I think I'm just gonna save that for this week. Golos, another field. Now I'm in big trouble. Alright, absolutely need to have this for 3. Can't stop your zombies. So I play 1, 2, 3, 4. There's nothing I can draw to stop that Penrith. Wasn't expecting Penrith out of them. This gets worse and worse by the second. They should have swung in there. I can't actually kill more zombies than they make each turn. So I think they're doing more damage if they swing in than if they don't. Can't do more damage than they gain in life each turn either. But I still have to try. let's see what they do here. Golos activation. Do I allow the deafening clarion if they cast it? I mean, they're not gonna cast it, but do I allow it if they do? Well, I suppose I have to counter it on lifelink, right? Yep. Alright, yeah. Very glad they didn't cast on lifelink. But I'm not sure I can win either way. If I'm not sure, I mean absolutely positive I can't. Just gaining 1 life each turn. They can very easily gain even more than that. Finally coming in. No. Alright, double activate. Or does that have reach? Okay. Whew. Bouncing Kenrith doesn't do anything. And there's no bounce that does nothing here, so. Sadly. I don't know what a victory here looks like for me, but I know it involves, or had involved killing Kenrith right now. I'm gonna go ahead and concede. There's no route towards actually winning here. And all I'm doing is eating my clock. So I don't want cast downs. But I do definitely want another Heartless Act. I need more answers to Kenrith. So I'll go with double Heartless Act. Drop 2 Shark Typhoon. Is that really the best thing to drop? Because I want to keep my threat density pretty high. And Shark Typhoon's better as a late game. Because I'm debating on cutting a Trickster for it. I think I'll go with 2. Trim a Tyrant Scorn. Play a Negate, actually. Especially on the draw. I want to be able to counter anything super relevant that they do. Be on the play. Well, I guess this is turn 1 tap land. Wish I could be turn 1 Sailor, but who knows? This would have otherwise been an island, so thank you for helping, Temple. Might actually be able to drop the Slither-Wisp pre-Spectral Sailor here. Do I want to? Yeah, I'm not going to dispute that. It's tempting as it is. They have way more valuable threats. So I'm just going to deploy the Slither-Wisp here, unless they deploy something absolutely insane. I think I'm risking a decent amount by doing this, but I also think this is one of the most powerful plays I can make. Okay. Got to untap with the Slither-Wisp. Let's see if I can take it home from here. See if I draw something better to be able to go that direction. Nope. Okay. There to multiple fields, so it doesn't do too much to just, I guess it did do something to deploy the C dasher there, but I don't think by enough. But by all means, beanstalk away. That's what I thought was going to happen. Can I draw a better way to do this? I don't think I can. No. Alright, let's see. So the C dasher does 2 damage. 5, 6, 7. Worth. Just hit the ball. And I have lethal next turn. Just holding up the syncopate. Yeah, as long as they can't do anything with Kenrith, I don't actually mind it coming down, so go ahead, pay the 2. There we go. Just essentially ensuring that it doesn't matter. C dash. Island. Bounce. Attack. Alright. And there we got to beat the field deck again. Gonna play one more game with this today. Then depending how long the videos run, I might switch over. Honestly though, I just don't want to play another field. Oh. Oops. How did that happen? How'd I get reset? No, go ahead, you win, Sparky.
I was worried there for a minute.
You're not supposed to reset to, the last thing you did? Not to play Sparky in a bot match? There we go. That was weird. Well, such is life on Magic Arena, though. Alright. There we go. I like this hand. Mana to do basically anything in our deck. Interaction, and a good threat. That's a concern, though. Play the Watery Grave tapped because I have nothing to do with anything. Okay, that's much less concerning. That, however, is not less concerning. Oh, okay. Huh. Jade Light Ranger, much less terrifying than any other mono green threat I can think of. Dang, can't actually counter it. I'd say it's harmless.
I am Scholar's Vengeance, and I'm coming for you
terrifying.
next.
Right, can you attack me?
My, how you've grown.
Alright, thank you. Yeah.
I'm made for conflicts like this.
Alright. Oh, okay. That's a concern. Alright, excellent. That's what I was hoping for. I think... yeah, I'll just Tyrant Scorn. and then I'll deal with the problem.
Anger only gets me so far.
Alright, so now we're in a decent spot. We have Dispute up. We have a big threat. Hopefully we get to deploy Threat Plus. I think we let that happen. Yeah, because otherwise they just... yeah, they would just float. Alright, Jade Light big. Evolution Sage is fine. This is an interesting deck. Grindborn. And cast down the Jade Light Ranger, right? No, I think it has to be cast down the Evolution Sage. That can get way out of control way fast. Island. And I guess I'll offer the trade with the smaller Grindborn. He'll probably take it. Maybe they walk into Dispute here, maybe they don't. And they walk into Dispute here. Really tempted. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bounce here. Get the excess power off the board. No need for a 3/3. More mana efficient to do the bounce there than to wait, although it isn't exactly the most graceful of uses of Raise and Borrower. Well, by all means. Pretty good to just be handily outsizing Mono Green with my 2 mana 9/8. Basically only held on to the Dispute there instead of kidding the Evolution Sage in case of a Stone Coil. Or another Vivian. You know, the cards we actually really care about. That. I'm not gonna let that Hydra hit. And steal one of my flyers. Or just double in size and then start proliferating on. Alright, so Entrancing Melody, they have big creatures that don't cost a lot of mana. Heartless Axe is gonna be pretty bad here. Disfigure, oof. Aether Gust definitely. Don't need the Shark Typhoon. Guess I don't necessarily need that many Disputes. Kinda want more Syncopates in this deck, just because 2 mana, return 2 counterspell plus, you know, it scales decently well. Huh. Or it scales better than Dispute does in the late game. Alright, let's see. I kinda want Disfigures, especially on the draw. But also, Disfigure doesn't stay live very long at all in this matchup. This is an interesting one. Trim the ups, there's nothing I'm really digging for. Dispute. Yeah, the Heartless Act is definitely not something that stays, or comes in. Still want some, because I can kill things before they grow, but maybe I do want one Dispute. I think I want the 3rd Disfigure more. I think I even want the 4th Disfigure. over the second Heartless Act. At least on the draw. On the play, I'll switch it, I think. Maybe I won't. Let's see. Trying to think of what's more valuable. Being able to kill their turn 1 Llanowar on the play or on the draw. On the draw, it's just kind of a thing you gotta do. This isn't the greatest hand, mind you, but this hand is definitely within the realm of keep. Like, I'll keep removal, threat, counterspell. Draw disfigured. Draw disfigured. For shame. Alright. They get to deploy 3-drop here, probably Jade Light. I'll just go ahead and trade before things get out of hand. Trading when you're up on cards is a pretty favorable place to be. Yeah, I'll trade again. Because the most they can do is trade the stone. Coil. And Stone Coil doesn't mean anything to Groundborn plus Disfigure. Is that 3 or 4? 4. Okay, good. Yeah, look, Groundborn. Oh, it's blocking. As it wins. Shame they get to choose on where it goes with the Aether Gust, otherwise I'd force them to redraw the Goose. Now I'm in an absolutely domineering position. Their most relevant spells are just dealt with there, and they don't want to see how this game progresses. I don't exactly blame them either. I'm pretty far ahead on cards, and well, I've got a decent block. And it's only gonna get faster, they know how this card works. Alright. So let's check what we got here. And how long has this video gone on? Things you know and I don't. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it here for today. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please do remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and means a lot to me. And have a nice day.